streaky team this year. Streaky not in terms of luck, but in terms of going on a streak. And they did that early on. They were very much up there with the top two. They fell back on a terrible streak, and now they seem to be building up in form again. So I'll go Donny at home as well. So not very much. Did we go different anywhere? Yeah, the whole derby is where we went different this week. That's it.
That's the only one we differed on.
Interesting. Okay, NRL Brick Picks, just to wrap things up. Rabbitohs versus Eels Saturday 8:30am. That's on Sky. Storm versus Raiders Saturday 10:35am. I'm afraid that's not on Sky. So if you want to catch Hodgson,
watch on your NRL. Yeah.
And Whitehead, get your Watch NRL app out. And Roosters versus Dragons Sunday 7:10am, early-ish.
That's a nice time one for that one.
But that's on Sky, so you can check out Widdop's hair and make your own judgment. Okay, that is the world of rugby league completely covered in a very high level of detail, I feel, this week, Tim. So we will try not to dawdle too much as we move on to the wrap-up.
You went a bit high there.
Well, I like doing that for the people on. I like doing it for the people on the 1.5 speed. It really does mess with them. So I enjoy. I enjoy that for those guys. Quiz time, Tim. We're back with a quiz for you, and I've gone for a classic set this week. It's the birthday-based Who Am I?
Oh.
So put your League Express down. I don't want you cheating. Put your other papers down for milestones and birthdays and that. Close your browsers. Let's do this legit style. I've got 3 people for you to guess, taken from across the spectrum, but all of them famous enough. I've got a good shout. I've tried to make them not too difficult, Tim, and we're going to start with the first one. So, who am I? I've got 3 clues for each person. I turn 37 on Wednesday, the 25th of July. I mean, you can have a guess. I'm
37.
not expecting you to get it necessarily.
No.
I've played over 20 times for England during a career that has also seen me play in 20 Super League seasons.
Right, 20 Super League seasons. There can't be many of those left. Go on.
I'm not going to give you the easiest clue because it's too easy. So the third clue is not quite as easy as I could have got, but it is that I won the Challenge Cup in 2009, 2010 and 2012 and was included in the Dream Team in 2008, 2010, 2011 and 2012.
So 2009's a wire player. Sir Super Benny Westwood.
It is Ben Westwood. Well played, Tim. Okay, second one. I turn 47 on Friday, the 27th of July. We'll ignore that as a clue, really. So there's 2 clues, really, isn't there, on all of them, I should have said. I played 10 seasons in Australia and 1 season in England, winning a grand final down under in 1997 and losing one in Super League in 2001.
Both before my time in the sport. Carry on.
You're going to struggle then with this one. But I was part of the 1995 Australia World Cup winning squad, watching from the bench as my brother won man of the match in the final.
Right, the only hope I've got is right, it's Andrew Ettinghausen.
No, it's not.
He was on that tour, I think.
If I was given another clue,
yeah,
it would be that I'm now a radio and television personality in Australia.
Fatty Vortin?
No, it's Matty Johns.
Okay,
is the answer there. So his 1 season in Super League was with Wigan. He got to the grand final. We were beaten by Bradford. I'm not going to lie, I was close to tears on that night. It was a devastating occasion for me personally, but we'll move on. Okay, the final one. Who am I? I turned 32 on Friday, the 27th of July. My rugby league career included a World Club Challenge win for Bradford and a try-a-game stint with Wigan.
Bradford and Wigan 32. Try a game that implies a winger. No, go on.
Between 2006 and 2008, I played rugby union. Not very successfully, despite the club I was signed for having Premiership success in 2007.
Oh, God. I should know this. He's only 32.
I got that right. He might turn 33. I might have got that wrong. He's 32 or 33 on Friday.
No, it's not there.
Right, I'll give you a bonus clue because this has come up on the show. This is really testing your SLP knowledge, though. This player has blocked the Super League pod, despite me having no memory of the Super League pod ever entering into any Twitter interaction with this player.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's in there. So, oh,
it's the fastest postman in the West Yorkshire.
Fastest postman.
It's Carl Price.
Okay.
Maybe he is 33. I might have got that wrong. I've messed up.
He's got to be older than that, surely.
No, because you remember he came through at Bradford playing when he was like 16 or something. I think he made his debut at.
So he's the same. He was born in the same year I was. Oh,
Let me
God,
just I'll fact check myself, but yeah, Carl Price, born 27th of July, 1986. Yeah, he is 32 this week. Yeah.
No, oh, he's younger. God, he's younger than me. Even worse.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
So.
Oh dear. Right. Well, that was a disaster, wasn't it?
So you got one out of 3. Not good enough for the half marks demanded. You've got your chance to get your own back on me though, Tim, because you're back on the show next week. So...
I've got one quiz question for you.
What now? Tonight?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Lay it on me.
So here we go. It's quite a tricky one. Which team won 30 points to 20 in their first win over a Heartland side this weekend?
It was the Coventry Bears.
Correct
and I'm
answer.
sure everyone will get a great chance to listen to more gloating from Coventry Bears if you check out the Bare Necessities podcast this week.
It's a good episode. I listened to it on my walk home from work this evening. It's a very good listen and really tells the story of the game well.
Okay, fair enough. SLP recommends. I'm going to go back to somewhere where I pretty much every year make a recommendation along this same line, but it's Guy Martin's new series on Channel 4, Our Guy in Russia. I just find him so fun to experience.
Have you seen
Closer?
Is it Closer? The movie about or the documentary about the TT racing?
No, I've not. No.
Oh, that is definitely worth checking out. If nothing else, there is a bit where he describes his activities of an evening during a racing week and what he likes to enjoy himself doing.
Well, it can't be strippers because the Isle of Man has no strip clubs.
No, it's purely a solo activity. But he describes that in some excellent detail, and it's just so funny because that's the best thing about Guy Martin. He's a very normal but incredibly funny bloke.
I love the fact that on a television program where he's going to like Russia and doing all this stuff, he gets introduced by the sort of voiceover as full-time truck mechanic and part-time adventurer. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, every time Guy Martin has a new series, I recommend it on SLP, and this year is no exception. What do you have for us, Tim? I'm guessing it's tea related, but
it is. Surprisingly, actually, I've got two. Firstly, is a song, and it's called "Spread Love" (Paddington Bear). Don't know if you've heard this one.
No.
but it is a big. It's a bit of a dance tune. I played it half time on Saturday, so I credit that with the inspiration for the win, clearly. But it's a proper summer anthem sort of thing. It's this kind of song that you're going to hear 1,000 times. I think I must have played it about 20 times over the weekend because I'm just that into it. It's one of those songs that you can just keep playing. And the video for it is, if you check it out on YouTube, is really funny as well. I won't try and describe it, but it's definitely worth looking for the official video. It's one of these it almost sounds, and the video actually is like it was from sort of the late 90s, early noughties, but it's definitely big dance tune. It's definitely worth getting on. And yeah, my tea room related recommend is, because of the hot weather and the continued hot weather, is cold brewing your tea. I've recommended it before, but it's definitely worth some cold. So I've been taking 3 flasks with me into work, and quite happily sit there in a meeting and pour out my various colours of cold brew. So I had a strawberry one last week, and someone asked me if it was the blood of my enemies that I was drinking during a meeting. I've got a nice...
was that minute? I hope that was...
We don't really do minutes, actually, to be honest, in the sort of meetings I go to anyway. But we've got a nice mango and passion fruit green tea that I got from Whittard's that was on sale. So it was £4 for a 150-gram tin, which is pretty good value for that sort of tea. So I've got a nice big one of that, and that's brilliant cold brew. It's nice and fruity, but not too overpowering. So it's quite a nice one to have cold brew. It's green tea, so it gives you a bit of goodness as well. So it gives you all the restorative effects of that.
Excellent. Well, that concludes this week in tea. We're now just to wrap things up. It's you next week, Tim. So
I'm backing up. It's not a player welfare issue. I can back up 2 weeks in a row.
Exactly. So that's. I
can fly to Denver though.
Sorry.
I can fly to Denver though.
No. So that's going to be good. In terms of people who want to help support the show, we've seen a few pictures and stuff and messages from people starting to receive their thank you gifts for their donations. The Super League Pod t-shirt, I'm actually wearing mine right now as well. I thanked myself for the hard work I do on the show by taking one.
To be fair, it's just worth the listeners just taking a second to thank Mark, because the amount of work that goes into just the pulling together the running order, if nothing else, it's a very professional sort of setup, and everything is very easily laid out. So as co-host, all I have to do is check my email on a Monday morning, and it's all there, blow it up into a larger font so I can read it, and off we go.
Ah, right. Well, yeah.
So
you can do that.
Thank you very much for
aspect yourself. Yeah. So no new donations this week, but thanks to everyone who's donated so far. Do get pictures out of you with your merchandise. Me and Rob, Rob's Toy Shop, our distributor, do think there might be a snafu out there that someone might have got a wrong size T-shirt. So do check, because there was one T-shirt that the sticker on the packaging didn't match the size on the collar.
Someone's got the roulette size.
But we do have all sizes that will be back in stock over the next couple of weeks. So if someone else suffered that fate, do get in touch with us. And everyone else, pictures please of you with your gear.
I've got my This Week in League membership pack this week with my Ref Sport scarf in it. So I'll have to bust the two out together.
Good stuff, yeah. Well, I've doubled up before with their hoodie and our t-shirts and stuff. So do get the podcast love going there. So yeah, you can make anyone who hasn't made a donation yet, or anyone who hasn't wants to donate a bit more. Everything is welcome, because it helps support my running costs of this show, and it also. Then anything left over, we talked about it many times, will go back into the community game. This isn't a money-making exercise for me as it stands. It's a hobby at the moment. So yeah, you can make donations. PayPal.me/Super League Pod. If you make a donation of £20 or more, you will get a free T-shirt. The pint glasses are not going to get reordered, but we do have a few of those left. So I think I've said before, if you donate over £30, we'll try and get you a pint glass too. But the pint glasses aren't going internationally. The T-shirts will ship internationally. The pint glasses not going to go internationally. We don't trust them to remain intact, basically. But share pictures when you receive stuff. There's a surprise little gift in there that people who listen to last year's Christmas show might have a sneaky feeling, well, that is too.